good morning children. How are you? Okay, how do you find the first lecture of our maths, that is about the rational numbers? Have you understood everything about the closure property with related to whole number, integers and rational numbers that we have studied in our previous session? Okay, so have you solved the examples, whatever the homework I have given for you? That one examples that should come to me on that day only. Okay, now in this session, that is part 2, we are going to study the commutative property. As you all know, while studying natural numbers you might have gone through this property. आप ये property से वाकिफ हो गए होंगे previous years. जैसे कि व्हाट इज कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी, ए प्लस बी अगर हमने लिया, दैट आंसर शुड बी इक्वल टू बी प्लस ए. ओके, तो ये हमें चारों ऑपरेशंस के लिए चेक करना है, जैसे कि एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन, मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन. ओके, सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी फॉर होल नंबर्स, दैट इज होल नंबर, इंटीजर एंड रैशनल नंबर्स. ओके, सो फर्स्ट you go through this table, commutative property. This is, I am checking this for the whole number. Okay, so that is, I had given this property already to you, that is, if we add any two whole numbers and we exchange the value with that, the answer will be same. That we have to check. Okay, means a plus b is equal to b plus है a. ये होता है या नहीं, ये हम पहले होल नंबर के लिए चेक करेंगे. ओके, फर्स्ट वी विल गो फॉर एडिशन. एनी होल नंबर यू कैन टेक. ओके, सो लेट्स टेक 5 प्लस 7. ओके, if we exchange, this 5 is our a, this 7 is our b. If we exchange these values, means in the place of 5 the 7 will come, in the place of 7 the 5 will come. That is okay. First we will check 5 plus 7, what is the answer? That is 12. Okay, calculate yourself. Now we are going to exchange 7 plus 5. Same answer you will get. Is it? Will you get the same answer? 12 and 12. So this property is applicable. This commutative property is applicable for the addition of whole number. Have you got this? Now we will see about the subtraction. That is, we are going to take any two whole numbers. Okay, so let's take 7 minus 9. First solve this. 7 minus 9, answer is, we have, when there is a subtraction, we have to subtract smaller number from bigger number. So 9 minus 7, the answer is 2. But which sign we are giving to this number? Bigger number. Bigger number is 9 and the sign is given to this number is minus. So the answer is minus 2. Okay. Now we are going to exchange the numbers. That is 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7, the answer is 2 and the sign will be given of 9 because 9 is bigger number. Here the sign is always positive. So it is plus. So is this both the answer are same? No, this is minus 2 and this is plus 2. Okay, so this property is not applicable, thus commutative property is not applicable for the subtraction of whole number. That's why we have written a minus b is not equal to b minus a always. Okay, always. क्योंकि अगर आपने 10 minus 3 लिया फिर भी 3 इधर आया तो वो माइनस बड़ा हो जाएगा, इसीलिए नेवर, इट नेवर follows the property. Okay, now third we are going to see about multiplication. Let's take any two numbers, whole numbers, that is 0. We will take 0. 0 multiply by 4. Okay, so what is the answer? Whenever you are multiplying 0 with any number, the answer will be 0. Okay, so if we exchange this number as 4 multiplied by 0 is equal to, again the answer is 0. Okay, okay, I will rub this and I will show you some other number, that is 3 multiplied by 2. This is 3 multiplied by 2. The answer is 3 2s are 6. If we exchange the number 2 multiplied by 3, that is again the answer is 6. So this property, commutative property for multiplication is applicable for the whole number. Okay, that's why we have written a multiplied by b is always equal to b multiplied by a. Now we will see for the division. We will check it for division. Let's take any two any two whole numbers for the division, that is 3 divided by 6. Okay, let's see the answer. 3 divided by 6. Here 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. That is, we are going to minimize this answer. So we are going to write this 1 upon 2. Okay, our answer is 1 upon 2. Now we are going to exchange 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. That is 2 upon 1. It equals to 2. Have you got this? So the answer is for first 1 upon 2, and if we exchange the value, the answer is coming as 2. So these both the numbers are different because this is a fractional number and this is a whole number. Have you got this? So for the division, this commutative property does not apply. Okay, it is not applied for the division. So that's why we have written a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. So likewise you have to solve this for the now we will check it for the integers. Okay, so should I rub this? Okay, now we are going to check this commutative property for the integers. Okay, what is mean by integer? That is negative numbers, positive numbers as well as 0. So first a plus b. Okay, we are going to check this a plus b and b plus a. Is it applying for the addition? So first we will take any two integers. You can take any integers, minus minus, plus plus, any. Here I am going to purposely taking the minus sign. So minus 7 plus of minus 3. Okay, we will take somehow difficult this step. Okay, so minus, I will give this, I am going to take the negative integers here. So the how will you solve this? Minus 7 plus and multiply by minus, the answer is always minus. So that is 3 minus 3 plus multiply by minus is the answer is always minus. So here the sign will come as minus and then the 3. Here minus 7 minus 3. Here two minus signs have come. So whenever there is equal sign, then we have to add the numbers. So 7 plus 3 is 10. And the sign will come as both the numbers have minus sign, so the sign will be minus 10. Okay, now we will reverse this. Okay, that is minus 3 plus of minus 7. We have just exchanged this value is equal to minus 3 plus of minus 7 is minus 7, and the answer is 7 plus 3 10. Again the this sign will be minus. So a plus b is minus 10 and b minus b plus a is also minus 7. A plus b is minus 10, b plus a is also minus 10. So here our property satisfies this answer. So here we are going to write a plus b is equal to b plus a. Okay, you just note down this property for addition. A plus b is equal to b plus a. You have to mention integers here. Okay, just write down this. I will wait for a second. Okay, finish your writing. Just mention here integers because we are we are looking for the integers. The property we are checking for the integers. Now we will go to subtraction, a minus b and b minus a. Okay, we will take again two integers, that is 8. Shall we take 8 minus, for b we will take a integer as minus 4. Okay, so now we will solve this. 8 minus of minus is always plus. When you multiply minus with minus, the answer will be plus. So 8 plus 4 is equal to 8 plus 4 is 12. Okay, now we will solve b minus a, that is minus 4. The b value is minus 4 we had given already. So we are going to take minus 4 first and then minus 8. The a is 8, so 8. Okay, minus 4 minus 8, both the signs are minus, so we are going to add these two numbers. 8 plus 4 is 12 and the sign is minus. Okay, just check, a minus b, answer is plus 12, b minus a, the answer is minus 12. So both the answer are same but the sign is different, so these both numbers are different. So this property does not satisfy for the subtraction. Commutative property for the integers is not satisfied for the subtraction. Have you got this? So we are going to write like this, not equal to. A minus b is not equal to b minus a in the case of integers. So write down this second line, a plus b you have already. Now write a minus b is not equal to b minus a. Okay, now we are going for the multiplication. Next, for multiplication, a multiplied by b and b multiplied by a. We are going to check this. First, have you finished your writing for integers? Now we are going to check the commutative property for multiplication. Okay, here we are taking two numbers. Suppose it is minus 3 multiplied by, again we will take a minus, means negative integer, that is minus 8. Okay, minus 3 multiplied by, you can, if you get confused, you just make a bracket around this two numbers because multiplication sign is there. It is not any addition or subtraction, that you have to remember. So minus 3 multiplied by minus 8. So again 8 here we have to multiply the numbers, that's why we are going to multiply these two numbers. 8 multiplied by 3, what is the answer? 8 3s are 24. Yes, the answer is 24. Now we are going to see about the sign. Minus multiplied by sign, minus will always plus. These are the rules you have to follow always. Minus multiplied by minus, the answer is always plus. So our answer here is plus 24. Now we are going to exchange the values for b and a. So b first, so minus 8 is given, the value given to b, multiply by the value given to a is minus 3. So we are going to multiply minus 8 with minus 3 again. Okay, so same, first we have to, this is a multiplication, so we have to multiply these two numbers, that is 8 3s are 24. Again we have to check for the signs also. So minus multiply by minus, the sign is always plus. So what answers you got for this a multiply by b and b multiply by a? 24 plus 24 plus 24, means both the answers are same. So our property is defined for the, this commutative property is defined for the multiplication, that is, so we are going to write a multiplied by b is always equal to b multiplied by a. Have you got? So write is equal to sign. If you forget the sign, that there is no point to write this. So you have to write this signs. Is equal to, is not equal to. Again is equal to. Now we are going to check for the division. You write this till I will write about the division. Okay. Fourth one is division, that is a divided by b and b divided by a. Here also we are going to take two integers. Remember, you have to take the integers. So have you written this? A upon B and B upon A. Just after checking the answer, then only we are going to write this property. Okay. So A upon B means if we write, let's see, minus 4 upon 2. Let's take one number as minus 4, other number is 2. Okay. You have to take the LCM of this numbers, that both the numbers are coming in the table of 2. So we can directly write as 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. So the answer is minus 2 upon 1, that is equal to same as 2. Okay, minus 2. Sorry. Can you see this? Up till this, minus 2 upon 1 is same as minus 2. Now we will check for B upon A. So what is the value we assign for the B? We have assigned the value for B is 2 and for A is minus 4. Got this? So we are going to solve again. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Just remember the numbers that we have written here, that came exactly in the fraction. So 1 is in the numerator side, so and 2 will come as a denominator. Okay, so the sign is minus. So here the answer is minus 2, here the answer is 1 upon 2. Okay, it's exactly inverse of this number, minus 2. The inverse of minus 2 is minus 1 upon 2. Okay, so these two answers are different. That's why for the division, the commutative property will not be satisfied. That's why we are going to write A upon B is never ever is equal to B upon A. Have you understood? Okay, write down like this. This sign, A plus B is equal to B plus A. A minus B is not equal to B minus A. A multiplied by is equal to B multiplied by A. A divided by B is not equal to B divided by A. Okay, this is the commutative property for integers. Now we are going to see this property for rational numbers. Okay, so again I will use the same for rational numbers. Rational numbers. Okay, do you know what is meant by rational numbers? Yes, the number that comes in the expression P divided by Q. Okay, P divided by Q, that is where P and Q, both the numbers can be integers and Q is never equal to 0. Q should not be equal to 0 because it is not defined. Okay, any number divided by 0 is not defined, that you have to keep in the mind. Okay, now we will check the addition first. A plus B, B plus A. A plus B. Any two rational numbers we are going to take. So 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon 3. Okay. Here I am going to take some different examples because here the base, that is denominator, is different. So for adding the numbers we have to make the denominator same. That you might have studied earlier, that for addition of the fraction we have to make the denominator equal. Okay, so first we are going to, how you are going to make the denominator equal? Just you have to multiply 3 upon 4 by 3 and this whole number 1 upon 3 by 4. Okay, so we are going to multiply 3 upon 4 by 3 first. So 3 3s are 9 and 4 3s are 12. Okay, plus now 1 upon 3 is multiplied by 4. So first we have to multiply by 1 with 4, that is 1 4s are or 4 1s are is 4 and 3 4s are. Okay, 3 4s are again 12. See, now our denominator is same for both the numbers. Okay, now we can add these numbers, but just keep in mind the denominator is always 1, only comes once. don't add these two numbers, it will come as 1. So that we have to write first, that is denominator is 12, because these both the numbers are same, so we are going to write this 12 once only. And we have to add 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4, what is the answer? Yes, 13. So our answer came as 13 divided by 12. Now we will check it for the b plus a. So 1 upon 3 plus 3 upon 4, because the value assigned to b is 1 upon 3, value assigned to a is 3 upon 4. Now we will solve this. If you want these examples to be written, just write this with me, okay? So you will get the idea to how to solve this, okay? 1 upon 3 plus 3 upon 4. Now again we have to make the denominator equal. So again 1 upon 3 is multiplied by 4, 3 upon 4 multiplied by 3. So 1 upon 3 is multiplied by 4 means we have to multiply by 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. आपको दोनों नंबर को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. सो 4 1s are 4 and 4 3s are 12 plus, as we are checking for the addition, 3 upon 4 is multiplied by with 3. Okay, so same 3 multiplied by 3, 4 multiplied by 3. 3 3s are 9 divided by 4 3s are 12. Now our denominator is same. Now we can add these two numbers, that is 4 plus 9. The answer is same, 13 upon 12. So have you seen that a plus b, the answer is 13 upon 12, and b plus a, the answer is 13 upon 12. So our this property, commutative property is satisfied for the addition. Okay, so now here we can take is equal sign. A plus b is always equal to b plus a for the rational numbers. So just note down this. Whenever I am explaining, you have to note down these examples also, because I am explaining it slowly, so you can write it fast. Okay, I will wait for a minute. Next we have to check it for the subtraction. Okay, finished. I'll rub this and we go for the subtraction, that is a minus b and b minus a. We can take any two rational numbers. Rational numbers are the fractions, but negative fraction as well as positive fraction. So here we can mention the negative fraction also. So minus, let's see, 7 upon 9 minus, again we are going to take a fraction as a minus. Somehow a difficult level I am going to take for you, because so that you will come to know how to tackle this situation or how to handle this minus sign, minus of minus sign. Okay, so here also we are going to take as 1 upon 3 minus, here I am going to give the minus sign to 3. Okay, but whenever you are going to solve this minus sign coming as minus 1 upon 3. Okay, this will, though I had given this sign to 3, while reading we can tell as minus 1 upon 3. Okay, now we are going to solve. Again, as we are subtracting the numbers, we have to make the denominator same. Okay, for addition and subtraction, the denominator should be equal, then only you can add or subtract. मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन के लिए ऐसा नहीं है कुछ रूल, लेकिन एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन के लिए आपका जो डिनोमिनेटर होता है वो दोनों का सेम डिनोमिनेटर होना चाहिए. ओके, फॉर दिस वी कैन यूज द एलसीएम. इफ यू सी दिस टू नंबर्स, अगर आपके टेबल्स अच्छे हो तो तुरंत देख के ही आपको पता चलेगा कि 3 और 9 एक ही सेम टेबल में है, बिकॉज 3 यू कैन राइट एज 3 3s are 9, और ये 3 के टेबल में कब आता है 3 1s are 9. So 3 is common factor. So we are going to take only these numbers. Okay, just leave these common factors and you can use this 3 and 1. Okay, So we are going to read this number as 7 upon 3 and this number as 1 upon 1. Okay. So here we have to multiply 1 upon minus 3 with 3 number and 7 upon 9 with 1 number. Have you got this? So we will start multiplying 7 upon 9 with 1. Any number multiplied by 1, the answer will be same, that is minus 7 upon 9. So we will write this answer as minus 7 upon 9. Okay. Now minus, we will take a bracket because another minus sign is there. That's why we are going to write this number in a bracket. So again we will write this minus sign already here only. So we are going to multiply 1 upon 3 by 3. Okay. So 3 multiplied by 1, 3 ones are 3, divide by 3 threes are 3 threes are 9. Okay. Now our denominator is same. Now we can subtract these numbers, but before subtracting we have to take out the bracket. For take out the bracket you have to write the proper. So here we are going to give the sign on the upper numbers only. So minus 7, this is minus and minus. Minus multiplied by minus, that is plus. Minus multiplied by minus plus, and this 3. Okay. Divide by, for this 2 we are going to use 9 only one time. Okay. That don't forget. Don't take as 9 minus 9. We are going to take the 9 as only once. Minus 7 plus 3 divided by 9. Answer is, what is the answer? Minus 7 plus 3. Here both the signs are different, so we are going to subtract the number. Whenever there are two different signs, we are going to subtract the numbers, that you have to keep in mind. So abhi 7 minus 3. Just forget about the signs. You are just subtracting these two numbers. आपको जब भी सब्ट्रैक्ट करना हो तो बड़े नंबर में से छोटा नंबर आपको सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. तो यहाँ पे बड़ा नंबर है 7, तो 7 में से 3 को आपको माइनस करना है. 7 माइनस 3 क्या आंसर आया? 4. एंड द साइन विल बी ऑफ द बिगर नंबर. यहाँ पे बिगर नंबर 7 है, उसके पीछे साइन क्या है? माइनस. सो द अल्टीमेटली द आंसर इज इन द minus 4 upon 9. Have you got this? You can write this fast till I will solve the other thing. Okay. Okay, now we are going to exchange the values. The value assigned for B is 1 upon minus 3. 1 upon minus 3 minus the value assigned to A is minus 7 upon 9. It is minus 7 upon 9. Now here we are going to again make the denominator same. Here same. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. Same. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. Okay. So you have to multiply by minus 1 upon 3 by 3 because this is a common 3 that you have to take out. Because 3 divided by 3, it answer comes as a 1. So we have this common factor you have to remove from the number, and we have to just take this remaining two numbers. So 1, that is multiplied by minus 7 upon 9, and this 3 multiplied by 1 upon 3. So 3 ones are 3, divided by minus 3 threes are 9, minus 7 multiplied by 1. So this whole fraction multiplied by 1 becomes same fraction. So that is minus 7 upon 9. Again, here though the sign is minus, we can take it above, that is minus 3 minus of minus 7, that is plus 7, divided by 9. Here now we are going to minus these two numbers. So for both the numbers there is a 4 upon 9, 4 upon 9, but just look at the sign. Here minus 4 upon 9, here plus 4 upon 9. These two rational numbers are different. So this property is not applicable for the subtraction. Commutative property is not defined for the subtraction. So we are going to write it as not equal to. Have you got this? So same thing is we are doing here. Just here the sign is changed as for the bigger number plus sign will come, for smaller number minus. Here for bigger number the sign is minus, and for smaller number the sign is plus. That is the only difference. So the answer is minus 4 upon 9. Here the answer is 4 upon 9, because for bigger number the sign is plus. That's why the sign here is plus. Okay, shall I rub this? Okay, now for the multiplication we are going to check multiplication, that is A multiplied by B and B multiplied by A. So for A and B we are going to take two rational numbers, that is 1 minus let's see 7 upon 8 multiplied by minus 5 upon 6. Okay, we will take these two numbers as minus 7 upon 8 and minus 5 upon 6. Now here just remember, for multiplication and division it is not necessary to make the denominator same. We are going to multiply numerator of both the numbers and denominators of the both the numbers. दोनों भी नंबर के पहले आपको न्यूमरेटर जो है अपर नंबर, that you have to multiply first and then go to denominator. Both the denominators you have to multiply. So here minus 7 multiplied by minus 5. First just take a number, 7 5s are. What is the answer? 7 5s are 35. Okay. Minus multiplied by minus is always plus. So the sign is plus. Okay. Minus multiplied by minus. Now we are going to multiply the denominator, that is 8 multiplied by 6. 8 6 are, okay. So 8 6 are is 48. Okay. Now we are going to see for the B multiplied by A. Here B is minus 5 upon 6 multiplied by A is minus 7 upon 8. Minus 7 upon 8 is equal to, we have to multiply this numerator first. So 7 5s are 35 and sign minus multiplied by minus is plus. So plus 35. 6 8s are 48. So both the answers are same, plus 35 upon 48 plus 35 upon 48. Both the answers are same. Okay, so that's why this property is satisfied for the addition. Which property? Commutative property. So here we are going to not addition, multiplication. Just make the correction because we are checking for the multiplication. So here we can write A multiplied by B is equal to B multiplied by A. Just write down this. I will wait for 1 minute. Make a habit to write everything with me. Okay, because now you are a grown-up child. So don't wait that teacher will tell you and then you have to write. Wherever you feel that this is necessary, I am not getting this, so I should write this, there only you have to write of yourself. जहाँ पे भी ज़रूरत लग रही है वहाँ पे आपको लिखना है, बिकॉज अभी आप बड़े हो गए हो तो आपको खुद के नोट्स आपको खुद को बनाने हैं. कहाँ पे मुझे ये नहीं आता है वो आपको समझ में आता है, तो जो बात नहीं आती है उसको आपको लिखना ही है. ओके, सो आई थिंक यू हैव फिनिश्ड दिस राइटिंग. नाउ आई विल गो टू डिवीजन, दैट इज A divided by B and B divided by E. Here also again we are going to take two numbers, two rational numbers. So A, if we take 1 upon 7 and B as 4 upon let's take it as 9. Okay, 1 upon 7 divided by 4 upon 9. Here I will explain you one thing. Whenever we are going to divide the fraction, okay, this is a fraction, this is also fraction, that we cannot divide this fraction. So what is the easy way to solve this? This 4 upon 9 we have to multiply and just make a inverse of this number. आपको ये नंबर का इन्वर्स लेना है और उसको आपको मल्टीप्लाई करना है. ये है इजी वे ऑफ सॉल्विंग द फ्रैक्शन. तो आपको यहाँ पे मैं करके दिखाती हूँ 1/7। अभी यहाँ पे डिवीजन है, वहाँ पे आपको क्या करना है, साइन मल्टीप्लिकेशन की देनी है, और ये जो 4/9 है उसको उल्टा करके लिखना है, दैट इज 9/4। ओके, हैव यू गॉट दिस? 1/7 that we have taken same, but for instead of division sign we have given the multiplication sign, and as we are giving multiplication sign we have to inverse these numbers. Okay, reverse 9/4. Now we can multiply these two numbers. Numerator को आपको पहले multiply करना है, then दोनों denominator को. So 9 1s are 9 and 7 4s are 28. Okay, so the answer is 9/28. You just write this first, because I am not having place. I will write it b/a afterwards. So first you have to write this, because this is very important, that so many students don't get. They just write as the teacher is writing. So you have to make clear this concepts. The concept should be clear to you. जब आप ये डिवीजन, फ्रैक्शन का डिवीजन लिखते हो तो ये आपको डिवीजन नहीं करने आती है. अगर हमने सिंपल 2 नंबर लेते, होल नंबर या दिस इंटीजर्स, तो आपको ये डिवीजन करने आती. लेकिन एज दीज 2 नंबर्स आर फ्रैक्शन, हमें इसके लिए एक सुविधा जो मैथमेटिक्स में है वो हम फॉलो करेंगे, दैट इंस्टेड ऑफ गिविंग दिस डिवीजन साइन वी आर गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई दिस नंबर, एंड वी हैव टू, ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन साइन सिर्फ नहीं देनी है, नीचे का नंबर जो है वो उल्टा करना पड़ेगा आपको. ओके, सो द आंसर इज 9/28. आई थिंक यू हैव फिनिश्ड राइटिंग दिस. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू चेक फॉर b/a. ओके, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू चेक फॉर b/a. The value assigned to b is 4/9 and for a it is 1/7. So I have written this as 4/9 divided by 1/7. Okay. Now as per the rule, if we want to take out this division sign, we have to multiply by number and just inverse that number. So 4/9 that we have taken as it is, multiply by, reverse this number as 1/7 को आपको रिवर्स करना है तो उसका नंबर उल्टा आता है 7/1. ओके, इट इज सेम एज 7. अभी आपको क्या करना है, न्यूमरेटर को मल्टीप्लाई करना है और डिनोमिनेटर मल्टीप्लाई करना है. सो 4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 7, द आंसर इज 28 एंड 9 1s are 9. ओके, हैव यू गॉट दिस? सो फर्स्ट what answer came as 9/28, and now the answer came as 28/9, the reverse answer. So both the numbers are different. 9/28 and 28/9, both the numbers are different. So here for this commutative property is not satisfied for the division. Have you got this? Okay, now I will end up this session, and before ending up this session, that is commutative property, next time I am going to take associative property. Before that, now there is a homework for you. As I have said, for the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, we have already seen the commutative property for whole number, integer and rational numbers. I have given you one example for each, that again you have to take and solve the one example for each addition, subtraction, multiplication and division for whole number, integer and rational number. Have you got this? So total there will be 4 for rational numbers, 4 for integers and 4 for whole numbers. 4 3s are 12. 12 problems you have to solve of yourself, taking the different numbers. जो नंबर मैंने दिए वही नंबर मत लो, कुछ तो अलग ट्राई करो और उसको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करो, और वो प्रॉपर्टी कैसे सेटिस्फाई होती है और कैसे नहीं होती है ये आपको दिखाना है सॉल्व करके. जैसे मैंने अभी लिया है वैसे ही आपको करना है, सिर्फ आपको नंबर दूसरे लेने. ओके, सो दैट इज अ होमवर्क फॉर यू फॉर टुडे. Today only up to 8 o'clock you have to show this homework to me online. Okay, होमवर्क भी ऑनलाइन नहीं होगा, तो जस्ट मैं चेक करूँगी आपने किया है कि नहीं. ओके, और मुझे समझ में भी आएगा कि आपने वीडियो देखा है कि नहीं. ओके, so up till then, for the next session, goodbye and see you in the next session.